Hey, good Monday afternoon. Hey, it's time to do a new video. Today, I'm bringing you a video on the VA Renovation Loan. It's also called the VA Rehab Loan. Now, had I known about this loan before I purchased my current property, I actually could have used this loan because the property before this one I really liked it more, but it needed some upgrades to it, and I didn't know that you could actually do that and have that tied into the loan at the same time. But that's the reason why we share videos so that we can be better informed. So hopefully this helps a veteran out there, and maybe it'll help you move in the right direction. So let's just get into it. A VA renovation loan, also called a VA rehab loan, is a type of mortgage backed by the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs that allows eligible veterans, active duty service members, and certain surviving spouse to purchase or refinance a home and roll in the cost of the renovation or repairs into the loan amount. So I think that's huge, but I didn't know that you could do that. This is a huge feature that I think this would be real attractive to a lot of veterans. So here's some of the basic features. It combines the home purchase or refinance plus the renovation costs into one loan, and is backed by the VA, but issued by private lenders like banks or credit unions. Okay, but it follows the same general rules as a VA loan. No down payment in most cases, no private mortgage insurance or PMI, and limited closing costs. All right, so those are the basic features. Now, there's some eligible renovations that you could do, like repairs to meet VA's minimum property requirements or MPRS, improvements for safety, habitability, I can't say it, or energy efficient. May include the kitchen, bath updates, roofing, flooring, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and there's other things also. Now, what you can't do, there's no luxury improvements like pools or like a barbecue pit. You can't do that. But for everything else that I mentioned, those are like huge things that need to be taken care of anyway. I was thinking about it for this reason. Here in Florida, hurricane storm windows. So I am attracted to this loan because I want to get some hurricane impact windows put into my house. So this might be an option for me. Now there's some loan limits also. Total loan amount equals your purchase refinance price plus the renovation cost. Okay, the renovated home must appraise at or above this total, and then subject to lender limits and VA county loan limits if applicable. Now, who's eligible for this loan? Must be VA loan eligible. You got your veterans, active duty, or certain surviving spouses. Property must be owner occupied, so that's a key to it right there. So you're not going to do this on some rental property that you're not living in. So it property must be owner occupied. You got to use a licensed contractor. Must handle the renovation. So DIY, that's not allowed. So you're not going to sit here and get this loan amount and think that you're going to do it yourself. No, it's not allowed. And work must typically be completed within 4 months. Okay, so, and that's part of the reason why they have you using a contractor, so it can be on schedule and be completed in a right amount of time. Documentation, what you need. Detailed contractor bids with cost breakdown, scope of the work for the repairs, VA approved appraiser of the as completed value of the home. Because once you get these repairs done, it should increase the value of your property. Now, there's some things that you got to watch out for also. Not all lenders offer VA renovation loans because it wasn't even mentioned to me. So, and The loan process may take longer due to extra documentation and VA appraisal requirements. And the lender overlays may add stricter requirements than the VA minimums. Okay, so um, there's some documentations you got to have, some standard VA loan documents that you got to have, and I'll just go through that also. You know, anytime we're dealing with VA loan type stuff, you need your certificate of eligibility. That's your COE. It verifies your VA loan eligibility. You can get this online through VA e-benefits portal, or the lender can help retrieve it. Normally they have avenues to help with that. Two, you need your proof of income. Recent pay stubs for the last 30 days, W-2 forms of last 2 years, tax returns, especially if self-employed or multiple income sources, Social Security or VA disability income documentation. That's if applicable. Everybody not service connected. Proof of employment, employer verification or offer letter for a new job, for self-employed, profit and loss statements, 1099s. And then you're also going to need bank statements, your last 2 to 3 months, to show reserves and income consistency. Credit information, lender will pull your credit report. Typically, a 620 plus FICO score is preferred, though the VA doesn't set a minimum. Person identification, driver license, military ID, or other government issued ID. And of course, you're going to need your DD-214 for veterans, which is your military discharge paperwork. And then also, these are some required, in addition to standard VA loan paperwork. One, you need scope of work, a detailed list of renovations that you want to have done. Okay, they're gonna be giving this money, approving this money to get something done. They want a detailed list of what's going to be renovated. Okay, licensed contractor bids, because you're not going to just go with the first bid. You want to have 2 to 3 bids on this thing. I always like to go with at least 3. Must include a detailed cost estimates, breakdown of labor and materials, contractor license number and proof of insurance. Then you also got to have renovation plans, sometimes needed if structural work or code upgrades are involved. And then as completed appraisal, which is ordered by the lender to determine the future value of the home after the improvements. And VA minimum property requirement compliance. The proposed work should meet MPRS to ensure the home is safe and livable. And lender specific forms, which may include renovation agreements, contractor approval forms, and escrow agreements for holding the renovation funds. Okay, so you're not going to hold that in your personal bank account. You know that could go left real fast. And then here's some tips that help you along with this. All contracts must be VA approved or meet your lender's requirements. DI work is not allowed under this program at all. Renovations must usually be completed within 120 days of closing. And then that's it. It's not a lot. But this can be a game changer for a lot of veterans that, you want to get some things done to the house. And you're looking to purchase a new property, and you might sometimes it's that one property you really like, but man, you don't think it's gonna meet the VA requirements. But here's a way that you can possibly get it through this renovation loan. So hey, look into it. Not all companies out there do this, but you have to just look up some VA renovation loan companies and see who can get that done for you if that's something that you like to do. But hey, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Pass it along. See if you can help one veteran a day. You see a veteran, help a veteran. I'm out.